Welcome to Historia Popularis, a people's history channel. I am your host Zillian, and we bring history to life from below. This video is an introduction to our YouTube education channel, where we're telling broad historical narratives alongside stories from marginalized people, all from a historical materialism perspective. Here in this channel, we believe that history is more than the achievements of kings and generals. While great men and women played significant roles in history, their actions were often shaped by broader social and economic forces. The traditional historical narrative is most often from the perspective of a particular nation, culture, or ruling class, and it is often reduced to memorizing people and events without understanding why they're important. As Winston Churchill once said, history is written by the victors. Instead, our approach to history emphasizes the experiences and perspective of those who lived through historical events. It is the story of ordinary people, their struggles, their triumphs, and the changes they brought about in society, particularly those who have been marginalized or overlooked in traditional history narrative. It's the story of how masses created overwhelming waves of smaller events, carrying their leaders along with them. History is about the sequence of events that led to the lives we lead today. It is the story of how we came to be ourselves. However, simply empathizing with people in one event doesn't help us understand the wider forces that are shaping their lives. These forces still shape our lives today. We cannot, for instance, understand the rise of Christianity without understanding the rise and fall of the Roman Empire. We cannot understand the flowering of Renaissance without understanding the great crisis of European feudalism. We cannot understand the workers' movement of the 19th century without understanding the Industrial Revolution. And we cannot begin to grasp how humanity arrived at its present condition without understanding the interaction of these and many events. The aim of this channel is to try to provide such an overview of our history. Here at Historia Popularis, our analysis of history is grounded in the material conditions of society, how these conditions shape social structures, institutions, and cultural norms. This principle is known as historical materialism. Historical materialism is a scientific method for understanding the development of societies over time, driven by the material and productive forces at their disposal. It focuses on the conditions of material life and how they influence societal progress. However, historical materialism is a complex topic, and we will cover it in more detail in another episode. We are committed to practically implementing this theory to offer a people's history that truly reflects the material foundations of societal development. One of our projects with this channel is to tell the history of mankind from the end of the last ice age to the present day in a continuous timeline. This means we will explore how changes in material conditions have affected the progress throughout human history. To provide a more inclusive and comprehensive view of history, we use the Holocene calendar. Our year zero would start at the beginning of the Holocene epoch, around 9701 BCE. This allows us to cover the entirety of human development in a continuous timeline. We will journey through 12,000 years of history, each episode covering a 1,000-year period, referred to as millennia. Occasionally, we will cover different aspects of history in a more narrow focus. These include gender history, social history, cultural history, environmental history, etc. We will also explore the living experience of the past and share stories from the disenfranchised, the oppressed, the poor, the nonconformists, and the otherwise forgotten people, including myself. As a deafblind creator, all of our content is AI voice generated, ensuring accessibility for everyone. To support our work and help us continue to bring these stories to life, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/Historia Popularis. Your financial support is crucial as it enables us to cover the costs of research, production, and technology, allowing us to produce more content and improve the quality of our videos. Additionally, your support will help us commission artwork from marginalized artists, further enriching our content and supporting diverse creators. Together, we can ensure that every voice is heard and every story is told. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll subscribe to Historia Popularis, a people's history channel, and join us on this journey through history.